Hello, hello, my beautiful pink sisters. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. The question of the day, what are you doing for yourself? Yes, what are you doing for yourself? I have a bumper sticker and it says, living with metastatic breast cancer is a full-time job. And I tell you, it is because all the things that I choose to do for myself, it takes a lot of time. So I'm interested to know, what are you doing for yourself? Now, do you wake up in the morning and you just exist? Whatever happened through the day, whatever. Or do you have a plan to make sure that you're not surviving and you are thriving through metastatic breast cancer? And today, um, I'm addressing women with stage four because we know once the cancer get to stage four, like, okay, we need to really, really be intentional about everything, as we should be with th throughout our life journey, period, and especially with just a cancer diagnosis. But specifically speaking to those women with stage four, myself, I was diagnosed with stage four advanced metastatic breast cancer. I've been inactive for 6 months now, and that was very intentional. I just didn't want to survive through my day, and I took one day at a time. Actually, I took each hour at a time. Every hour um, was very mindful. I was very mindful about every hour. Every day was very mindful. Every week was very mindful. Every month, every year. So what do you do? What do you do to keep yourself going, to keep your mindset right, to make sure that you are thriving through this thing we call cancer? And there's so many things that we can do. But again, like I said, we must be intentional about it. You must have a plan. And I am a planner. I love to write things down on paper. Yes, I know that we can use our cell phones and stuff like that. And, put our plan, but it's nothing like seeing things on paper. And that's some of the things that I do. I divide my week into, excuse me, my days into 4 quarters, and I tackle it, 4 hours at a time, every in blocks, every 4 hours. I'm moving on to something else. And I have it labeled. I have it labeled in a way like from 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. I'm working on myself from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. I'm doing my task that takes thinking power. Anything that I need to think, like my schoolwork or my business, I'm working on that between that time. Say 12 noon to 4, I'm doing other things, maybe, you know, having my lunch, napping, answering emails, whatever it may do that doesn't. By then I'm kind of winding down a little bit. And then from 4 to 8, I am, doing other things that, okay, I'm winding down, and, I could be on a Zoom call or returning my phone calls, checking the emails, whatever it may do. But at the end of the day, at the end of my day, I always ask myself, if what have I done for the day? How do I feel about the day? And I specifically have 3 questions that I asked myself, and I'm going to share them with you. At night before I go to bed, I ask myself, have I done anything for myself today? Ladies, that is so important. We must take time to do things for ourselves. So if you answer no to that question, you may want to rethink if you're just surviving or thriving and doing something for yourself. It doesn't mean that you have to spend money. It could be a simple thing as, you know, um, did I take a nap, or did I have my favorite cup of coffee? Did I nourish my body the way I supposed to? Did I exercise? It could be simple things, whatever is important to you. And then there's the second question I asked myself, is, have I learned anything today? I am very intentional about learning something every day. It could be, did I learn a new word? Did I have a new insight? Did I learn something from a family member? Have I learned anything? And you'd be surprised. Just take a moment to think, what have I learned today? Have I learned anything? And then my third question that I ask myself at night is, have I helped or done anything for someone else today? It's not all about taking for me. It's important for me to give back. So it could be a simple thing as you giving someone a really nice greeting or put a smile on someone's face or help, buy someone a cup of coffee or someone in the grocery store and they short the change and you had the 25 cents. It could be anything. Have I done anything for someone else today? It could even be as simple thing as someone call you. Someone, I'll give you an example. Telemarketers always call me, but instead of me being rude and nasty to them, I'm not interested. And I hear them out. I hear them out because you don't know if that was they're frustrated and just from you hearing them out. And at the end, you could just say, I'm not interested. That doesn't serve me, but good luck with the next person. It could be a simple thing as that to give someone that motivation that they need to move on. So those are the questions that I ask myself at the end of the day before I turn in for bed. But just to go back, I deliberately, intentionally plan to live and not to survive. Deliberately. That does take work. It takes work. But you know what, ladies? We can do it. We can do it, especially if you're no longer working and you're home and you can plan your day where it's very intentional. And even if you're working, you can still plan that day. You have a certain amount of hours that you're working, and you can still do things in your work schedule that serves you. Okay. So, ladies, as I always say, although I don't know you, but I love you. And I thank you so much for watching this video. Please take a moment just to like it. And I would love to hear your comment. I would love to hear what are you doing for yourself to thrive and not just survive. Until next time, I love you.